So, good morning team, it's Sunday and I know it's a bit of a late start to the day, but the clocks have gone 1 hour forward as well, and excuse the lighting in here. I've had to close the doors of the garage just purely because it's so flipping cold out there. The sun will hopefully come through a little bit later, but it is cold. Now, what I've tried to do is I've tried to keep to a routine, which is that on a Sunday will be my lazier day, you know, and I will tend to get up a little bit later than normal. That's what I've done. Now, it is important that you keep a routine as well, because we are creatures of habit. You know, as human beings, we are creatures of habit, and we don't like change. Change causes stress, and one of the things that I've really tried to emphasize this week in my other videos is how important it is to help to modify and to reduce and to have some control over your stress levels, because that's just not going to help you in any shape or form. It's not going to help you to live in the environment that we're living in, with our loved ones, which is, let's face it, can be stressful. It can be great at certain times, but it can also be stressful as well. So it is important to do everything we can to reduce our stress levels. And one of the ways of doing that is to maintain habits, to maintain good habits and maintain good routines. And I mentioned yesterday about the importance of sleep. I mean, it really is important. Oxygen, water, sleep, really, really is important. The third most important thing, much, much more important than even food, because it affects our immune system, affects our physiology so dramatically. So get into get into and keep good routines of sleep, especially for the children as well, especially for the children, but not just for them, for us adults as well. So change is stressful, so try to maintain a routine if you can. And also, if you are working, if you are still able to work from home, then make a space. If you haven't got a space already, if you're not fortunate enough to have a study area or a work area where you can go and separate yourself and do the work bit, then it's important that you create that space, because you want to be able to differentiate between work and obviously family time. Because again, it's all about reducing the effect of change, because change is stress. Change is stress. All right, so I'm just going to have a little sip. Now today, I'm going to do something with you, which is something that I tell all my patients to do. So hey out there, I'm actually doing it as well. And one of the things that I do with all my advice at the clinic, the Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, is I absolutely live by my advice as well. But I've got to say, I am one of these people who 80% of the time will do the good things, and then 20% of the time I won't. And I don't expect anybody to be 100%. I have a couple of friends who are, and I absolutely am in awe of them, that they can keep that disciplined. But I'm certainly not one of those, and just like I think the majority of us, right, we have some discipline and we don't. And that's not a bad thing either. That's not a bad thing either. So today we're going to go into some, should we say, not unfamiliar, but maybe not my strongest exercise routines, which is yoga. I have some incredible friends who are just amazing yogas and yoginas, and I'm so blessed to have them in my life. And there is a yoga studio that opened up just a few months ago, just across from the hallway where my clinic is in Broadway House. And here's a shout out to That Yoga in Bedford, an amazing facility which offered all the Bedfordshire community and anybody who wanted to travel to it, because I can assure you it's worth travelling to. They offered an ambient studio, so a studio at room temperature, and then they offered the most incredible thing, they offered a hot yoga, where the room was warmed up to 37 degrees, and then we would do sort of Visyanas, yoga routines, so sort of in that temperature. And they had some really great hot yoga teachers. When I first heard sort of my friend say, "Hi there, I'm Philip and I'm your hot yoga teacher," I thought, yes, that's great. So, and he is hot, guys. He is hot. I got to admit it. He is hot. Hi, Philip. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping well. I know that you will be doing your yoga routines, and I know that you promised me that you were going to share some of your yoga routines with our group as well, and I'm going to hold you to that. So I'm going to give you a very poor example of a yoga routine, but I'm going to have a go. So I really would encourage you to have a go with me as well. All right, so you can do it now. Right, so I'm talking now, just giving you time to hopefully sort of get prepared. So grab a mat if you have one, or a towel, whatever sort of you've got, or just do it on the floor. If you're comfortable just doing it on the floor, just do it on the floor. And what I'm doing is I've looked at several videos, because again, YouTube, hey, long live YouTube. There's some amazing YouTube videos out there from lots of incredible sort of yoga masters, yoginas, and they're just phenomenal. I mean, what they can do with their bodies, I am just totally in awe of. And I really encourage you to go to YouTube and just put in yoga in the search sort of part, and you'll come up with lots and lots of yoga routines, and find ones you like. If you've never tried yoga before, it's not a problem, because they have sort of lots of yoga videos for beginners. So just give it a go. Yoga is really good. It sort of stretches your muscles, your joints, and it's a fantastic sort of stretching routine. And also they really encourage you with the breathing and lungs, keeping our lungs working, keeping our lungs sort of working efficiently and effectively is so important, especially now, because the stronger our lungs are, the less time for us to recover from any kind of issues that we might sort of experience with them. And in line with that, what I'm going to be doing this afternoon, in our video this afternoon, round about 2-3 o'clock, is I'm going to be offering you six drinks that you can make, right, to basically help you to just strengthen and empower your lung tissue, to help you sort of just make your lungs stronger. And they're really nice drinks. Not like this one, which every time I drink it, I have to sort of just strengthen myself and say, I'm not drinking this for the taste. I'm not drinking it for the taste, I'm drinking it for the benefit that it's given me, because it's got mushroom powder in, it's got moringa in it, it's got some wheatgrass, some green wheatgrass powder in there, and it's got the apple cider vinegar, you know as well. And some vitamin C too, because I want my immune system to be stronger, and I want sort of to keep my immune system up, because we're all going to catch this virus. There is no escaping from it, and we have to, because it's something that's completely new to us. It's completely foreign to us, and we need to let our immune system sort of get in contact with it, and to sort of build the immunity that it will build. All right, so I just want to make sure that my body is at its strongest to be able to do that. Now, the video that I've chosen today is a video from a lady called Adrienne. It's Yoga with Adrienne. Please check her out. So full respect to her, and all credit to her, right? I'm just following her. I would like you to follow with me. I'm going to keep the volume up high so you can hear her beautiful tones, and you don't have to listen to me. And because she can explain things a lot better than I can, all right? But what I'm doing here is I'm just encouraging you to just try different things, to try different exercises, to keep your body moving, because it's so important to keep fit and to keep healthy. And the beautiful thing about sort of the time that we have now, all right, amidst all this chaos, amidst all this anger, this frustration, this sadness, amongst all of this is this an opportunity. There is an opportunity here, an opportunity for us, right, to basically learn something new, to do something new, and to improve, right? So, all of us, I encourage us, just to try something different, just learn something, do something different, learn a new skill. My sisters are they informed me yesterday, they're going to learn a language, so Anita and Singita and Dashi are learning a language. They're going to learn how to speak French, and I think I encourage them to do Spanish as well, so they're going to do that. So, just give yourself some tasks, give yourself some enjoyable sort of activities that you want to do, and make them fun. That's the most important thing. We've got to sort of keep the stress levels down, and make things enjoyable and fun. Hope you're watching lots of funny, good videos out there, because again, keeping your humor up. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter definitely is the best medicine, and it just again increases endorphins, increases serotonin levels, all the feel-good factors that are going to help your body just to stay strong and to heal, and that's what we want. Okay, so I'm doing this in bare feet, and to all my lovely patients out there, one of the things that I'm wearing is I'm wearing some sandals from a company called FitFlops, F-I-T, FitFlops. And here's a shout out to them, because these are the sort of shoes and sandals that I recommend to all my patients. When they're not wearing orthotics, right, then FitFlops is what I recommend that they wear. And these are sort of my home use FitFlop sandals, because I don't walk around barefoot. Now, why don't I walk around barefoot? Because of the fact that I pronate. Right, my foot is unfortunately sort of got fallen arches, right, where I've lost the support of my arches, and my foot sort of is dropping inwards. So the arches are dropping inwards. Now, over 90% in my experience, over 90% of certainly the patients that I've sort of seen, right, are pronators. So, if you're walking and running, and you must be looking at wearing some arch supports. So important to sort of keep the foot supported. Obviously in yoga, we're going to do it barefoot. So when I'm standing, what I tend to do is I will tend, sort of in yoga routines, I'll tend to sort of make what is called a small foot. It's where what you're doing with your foot is you're doing that with your foot. So you're standing on the outside, creating that natural arch. So that's what I'll do when I'm barefoot. So at home I'll wear FitFlops, and in my other shoes I will wear my arch supports and orthotics. And if you have any questions or anything about that, then just message me. All right, remember what I said. Okay, use Facebook Messenger. Right, you can go to our website, Bedford Chiropractic, bedfordchiropracticclinic.co.uk. There's a Facebook messenger. There's a messenger capability on there. Send us a message. You can message me through Facebook, and I promise you I will answer, and I will sort of give you any advice that I can. The other thing that I do with my foot, because our feet are amazing. Our feet are amazing. They've got sort of over 3,000 nerves in each foot. I mean, that when you walk across sand and you get a little grain of sand sort of in your shoe, it feels like a huge boulder. So, the feet are incredibly sensitive, and there's a practice called reflexology. In fact, guys, check out reflexology. Go to Google Images and just print out one of the reflexology sort of images of the foot, and you'll see how sort of the whole body is translated onto the sole of your foot. I was going to stick my foot up there, and on the sole of your foot. So sort of, and it's really interesting. And I've been to reflexologists, and it's incredible, how they're able to sort of, just by feeling the sole of your foot and looking for little nodules, they're able to sort of say, oh, there might be an issue here, there might be an issue there. And they're pretty accurate, So check out reflexology. Go to Google Images and just print off some of those sheets. And just, nice thing to do in the evenings is just massage each other's feet, because we don't look after our feet, and they are our foundations. They are our foundations. That is what we walk on, and that is what we takes the stress. As soon as you stand, you're going to put your weight on your feet, and that weight will relate that stress, because physics dictates that sort of equal and opposite forces. So if I put my foot down, because there's an equal force coming up from the ground, I'm not going to sink into it. I'm not going to sink into it. Unlike sort of in a mud or in sort of sand or wherever, where my feet will sink until I reach the point where there is an equal force pushing up, and then I'll stop sinking. And that force and stress that I'm putting through the ground is going to come up into my foot, my ankle, my knee, my hip, my back, and right up into my neck. And in fact, Professor Rothbard showed with x-rays. Professor Rothbard is he's a specialist, a foot specialist. There's actually a condition which is named after him in children, where they're born with a problem with their big sort of toe on their feet, and it's called Rothbard's sort of toe. And he took x-rays of people, of their neck, took x-rays of their neck. He got them to move their feet, took x-rays, moved the foot, x-rayed again, and what he found was that the neck joints actually moved sort of as their foot moved, because you know, there's that children's song about sort of the foot connecting to the thigh bone connecting to the hip bone connecting to the, so you know, your feet are important, so look after them, and one of the lovely things to do to help each other sort of reduce stress is foot massages. And ladies, you know, it isn't just for you, all right? You have to reciprocate, all right? So the guys, you know, you deserve foot massages as well, and massage your children's feet as well, because you're stimulating sort of their whole body. You're stimulating sort of their nervous systems. And in particular, one of the things you want to do is when you print off that reflexology images of the foot, is look at the areas where the lungs are. Look at the areas where the lungs are, and you know, that's what you should be sort of massaging and just stimulating. Okay, so a good thing to do. So reflexology imaging, go to Google, print off the sheet, and do that with each other. A lovely thing to do. Now I'm holding this because this is like a foot roller. Now we do these in the clinic, but I think you can get something similar from Amazon. Like we get it from a wholesaler, but you can get it from Amazon, I think. And you can see it's a knurled sort of piece of wood with some rubber on the end here. And this is really good because what you can do with this is just massage your foot. So you just have it on the ground and you just massage the foot. Now, the first few times you do this, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt because you've got sort of 26 bones, 33 joints, 107 ligaments, 19 tendons, and 20 muscles in each foot. I think that's pretty damn impressive, but it's also important as well because they are your foundations. They are your foundations to your whole body. So massage the foot, and after a little while, after a few days or whatever, it's going to feel really nice. And in fact, one of the things that some physiotherapists did, so shout out to all physios out there, one of the things that they did, there was a study done by some physiotherapists, and what they found was that when you stimulate the sole of your foot, they did a very simple experiment. What they did was they got people to bend forwards and just try and touch their toes. And then what they did was they got them then to massage sort of one foot, the sole of their foot. I can't remember how long for, but I normally recommend my patients do it for about sort of a minute, 30 seconds to about a minute on each foot. And then what they did was they just bent forward, and already I can feel a relaxation sort of in my right leg. I can feel a relaxation in my right leg. It just feels a little bit looser than the other side. And what they found was there was up to a 20% relaxation in the calf muscle, in the hamstring muscles, and also in the quad muscles, just from rolling the foot. And I tell you what, after a while, it feels really nice. The first few times, it's going to hurt because we don't use our feet enough. Our feet sort of are pretty much like our sort of primate friends, you know, the gorillas. You know, we're meant to be able to sort of use them. We're meant to be able to sort of, you know, utilize all those wonderful feet, just like our hands, because our feet are basically our hands down there. Yeah, that's all they are. So we should be able to sort of do all these sort of things with our hands as well, with our feet, that we should be able to do with our hands. So that's really, really important to do that, okay? And obviously it's a lovely thing to do for each other as well, if you can massage the feet too. So do please, you know, have a look at that. Okay, so now I want some comments back, all right? So I want some comments. Now, this is my favorite sweatshirt, and I know you can't read it because I've got the cameras the other way, but it says Marvel. So I'm a big Marvel fan, and I'm a big DC fan as well, and I was so looking forward to the Black Widow movie, and also of course Wonder Woman movie coming out, and of course Batman was filming here in Bedford, and Batman is actually my favorite DC character. He's my favorite DC character, and I'm so looking forward to the film. I mean, I wasn't so sure about Robert Pattinson sort of as the lead, but hey ho, you know, I wasn't sure if Ben Affleck was going to be the right person, and he was. I'm still not so sure about the Tim Burton version, and the actor who played him, and he's just totally gone out of my head. Michael Keaton, I wasn't so sure about him either, but they all did reasonable jobs. So Robert Pattinson, hey. But now, what I want you to do, guys, is I want you to comment, right? And I want you to tell me who your favorite Marvel character is. My favorite Marvel character is Wolverine. And Hugh Jackman did a pretty good job. Even though Wolverine in the comics is like 5 foot nothing, and Hugh Jackman is 6 foot 2. So, yeah, but it worked. It somehow worked, and he did a great job. So let me know sort of who your favorite Marvel character is. So comment. So come on, guys. You know, give me some comments, right? And tell me how good you are. You know what you're going to do today. What kind of fun things you're going to do today. All right. Now let's get on with yoga. So I'm going to keep the volume up high because she's got a lovely voice lovely voice. She's got a lovely voice, and you're just going to be able to just follow her instructions, just as I am, and I'll chirp in with something useful when I can. All right, but I'm not a yoga teacher, but I think it's an amazing way of sort of exercising and stretching your body. So enough talk. Let's get on with it.
And welcome to Yoga with Adrian. I am Adrian, and you asked for it. Today we have an energizing morning sequence.
Hopefully you can hear that.
It's going to wake up and heat the entire body. We're going to check in with the core. We're going to check in with our arm muscles. We're going to wake up the legs, do a little spinal flex, and of course tap into the breath. Take a second before you
I'm just going to do my normal Thoas routine stretch because that's important.
Or tea brewing, to take a sip of water and just really jump into this mindfully. So it's more than just exercise, even though we are going to get a little bit of a workout today. Make sure you set the tone for your day by setting the tone for your practice. Right here.
Set the tone for your day.
Right.
So set the tone for your day. It's a wonderful thing to do. Set the tone for the day. It's lovely music. So this is the energizing morning sequence.
Okay, so to begin, we're going to come on our knees here. And
Okay, now this I find a little bit difficult. So what I did to help myself is I just put a little bit of I put a towel just here, just underneath my feet here, because my feet are a little bit stiff.
Roll up through the spine. Reach the fingers behind the ears and inhale, extend the arms up overhead, looping the shoulders. You can keep the elbows bent here as much as you need as we reach up, just kind of crawling up through the side body here.
Breathing, remember to breathe.
Begin to check in with your breath. Maybe soften through the eyelids. And of course, look at the video when you need to, but also trust yourself, trust your instincts.
So we're moving side to side.
One more deep breath in here. And on an exhale, we float the fingertips down. Great. Take the right palm to the outer edge of that left thigh, or if you're sitting in cross-legged position, you can bring it to the left knee. We'll We'll swim the left fingertips behind and just find a gentle twist here.
So
Lift
a
up
gentle
the
twist.
Bend through the crown of the head, smile, and keep finding.
And keep smiling. This is good. Nice, slow, deep
Allow
breathing.
the shoulder blades to glide down the back here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale back to center. I'm going to take the same thing on the other side. So left hand comes to the outer edge of the right leg or the right knee if you're in cross-legged. We find that lift.
Hopefully you can hear those instructions clearly.
And then we twist.
But you're just touching your hand on your thigh and you're
here.
twisting around.
Again, shoulder blades gliding down the back. You can find a little rock in the neck. Checking with the neck here.
Surprise, surprise, you're doing it a lot better than me.
And keep deepening the breath.
Breathing is such an important key in yoga.
Great, take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, float it back to center. Reach the fingertips behind, interlace. And we'll loop the shoulders and just open up the chest here. So if you can work to bring the palms together here. Opening the chest. Again, if the knees are talking to you, you can be in cross-legged here. Another option would be maybe to lift up here for this.
So if your knees are beginning to hurt, she's recommending to come up if you need to, or you can do it in a cross-legged position as well. So whatever sort of is comfortable for you. Yeah?
Stay involved. To me, that's an act of self-love. And that's what the practice is all about. So if you're feeling any fussiness, work to find ease, and I will try my best to guide you.
That's a very good point actually, is when, if you are feeling sort of a little bit of ache or stiffness somewhere, then just find that position that's comfortable, you know, just to help you sort of take that sort of tension away. Yeah?
Knees directly underneath the hips.
So, on all fours now?
Excuse me. Wrists underneath the shoulders. We inhale, loop the shoulders, a little cat-cow here.
Okay, so cat-cow. So you're just letting your stomach drop to comfortable position. Yep.
Find a little rock back and forth if that feels good. Or we stay in stillness if that feels right. We inhale, reaching forward. And exhale. Again, find a little movement here or take a moment here. Maybe retain the breath, kumbhaka if you're familiar. And find stillness.
So we're just letting our sort of stomachs drop and then we're just lifting up. For cat-cow.
And exhale. One last time. Navel draws up, 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 up. Great, and we come back to tabletop position. Sweet, slide the palms out, draw the shoulders down away from the ears, curl the toes under, and as if someone were lifting you up from your tail, you can wag your tail a little bit here.
Wagging my tail here, guys, wagging my tail, but you are as well. And we just come
downward facing dog. Head on
downward facing dog. Okay, as Philip keeps telling me, this is a relaxing position in yoga, so it shouldn't be uncomfortable.
Great, then we're going to come up onto the tippy tip toes here, draw the shoulders away from the ears, draw the navel to the spine, lift your heels up, and then melt your heart back here. 2 breaths here, in and out, tailbones, sit bones, shine up toward the sky, heart melts back, 1 more breath, and then on an exhale, anchoring down through the heels.
So you're just really just stretching back and you're just breathing.
Tip toes again, this time we're going to go for a walk. Walking up towards the front.
Okay, so we're just coming forwards now. We're coming forwards, and we're just letting ourselves just hang down. So hanging down.
Nice, long, smooth, deep breaths in.
That's beautiful.
And out. Soft knees here. Don't lock the legs.
Side to side. Lovely, big, deep breathing. Lovely, big, deep breathing.
Awesome. Release the hands. Inhale, lift to flat back. Your version. Fingertips on the mat. Palms on the shins or palms on the thighs here. Nice, long, beautiful neck. Again, careful not to lock the knees here. Take a deep breath.
So we're not locking the knees, we're just trying to keep it flat back. And then we exhale, and then we're just going to go down.
And we begin to roll it up.
And we're just rolling up, it's nice and slow, vertebra by vertebra.
Slowly roll up into mountain pose. Looping the shoulders, opening the chest, the heart. Finding what feels good as you breathe in and out.
Oh, that feels good. That feels good. And remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. Okay, guys, you know, as I said, I'm not a yoga teacher, okay, but, you know, I love doing this practice because it's so good for us. So good for just, you know, relaxing your body, relaxing your muscles, and it's a lovely, lovely thing to do. Check out the videos on YouTube. There's so many excellent yoga teachers out there, and I'm going to get sort of Philip to sort of videos over of some practices that he's doing in the mornings, and you know, have a go at those as well. No, that'd be fantastic.
Sweet. Repeat your intention to yourself. Confirm it. Consider it already done, already so. As we find a soft knee, little bouncy root here, little buoyancy is what I meant. And then we inhale, drop
So
the
just
fingers
bouncing.
down, come up. On your breath in, reach it up towards the sky, stretch the side body long, and exhale, soft knees as we bow forward.
So soft knees, just
Great.
come
Inhale,
forward.
lift to flat back. Your version again, long neck.
Flat back.
And exhale, slide it back down. Back up the way we came as we reach the fingertips all the way up. Inhale, palms come together up overhead. Engage the legs. And exhale, reaching sternum to thumbs, hands to heart.
Remember to
Great. Same thing,
breathe.
just like that.
Here, this
Soft
should be
knees.
fun. This should be
Inhale,
relaxing.
down to come up. Take up space here. Spread the fingertips. Exhale, think up
Good
and over
again.
as you enjoy
Get
this.
those lungs
Bow
working.
and
Nice, big,
forward.
deep breaths.
Great. Inhale, lift it flat back again. We could place a little teacup on the back of the neck here. And exhale, soft, slow release down. Back up the way we came, same thing as before. This time you might reach the fingertips back to come up, opening the chest, the shoulders, pressing away from
Opening
the
up.
earth.
Open up those lungs. Open up your heart. Open up that heart. Open up that heart energy. Remember, the heart is more electromagnetically powerful than the brain. You're sending a much further electromagnetic, energetic vibration with your heart than you are with your brain. Open your heart up.
And exhale.
Send that love. Send that sort of that
Awesome. Fingertips
feeling
come
of
back.
sort of health and
Slide
wellness
right
to
toes
all
back
your
into a
family
runner's
members,
lunge.
to
Take a
all
deep
your
breath
loved
in
ones.
here as you look forward, breathing into the front of that right hip crease.
So now we're just going to go
Lift the
down.
legs back.
And we're
Take a
just
second
gonna-
to come off the fingertips. Let your heart shine forward. Open the palms, open your chest, and then exhale. Release it down. Palms come to the mat as we slide the left toes back to plank posture. Feel free to lower the knees here.
So,
No
for
biggie.
the plank.
We're going to do a half plank. Otherwise, we're at the top of a plank, top of a push-up.
Just on the plank now.
Pressing away from the earth. We have foundations of yoga videos in all these postures, so go check them out. We rock front, we rock back. We find that sit-bone to heel connection.
Yeah,
We take
do
a deep
have a
breath
look at the
in.
videos, okay? So make sure so you know how to do it properly. I am absolutely not an expert in this, so I'm not doing everything perfectly. So do have a look at the videos, okay? So you just come down.
Sweet, curl the toes
And
under,
breathing,
draw the
breathing.
navel up and back,
Key.
and send it to downward facing dog. Nice, everyone. Pedal the
Yeah,
knee.
that's downward dog.
And on your next breath, nothing fancy, we're just going to step that right foot up into our runner's lunge. Check it out on the other side. I peel the right hip crease back. I'm avoiding this turtle shell, so chances are all of us are kind of here right now.
Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to inspire you, okay? I'm not teaching you here. I'm just trying to inspire you. I'm inspiring you to sort of look at the experts that are all available on YouTube. Look at the experts, because I am not an expert, guys. Okay, I'm just like you. I'm a practitioner. I'm a person who just practices. Yeah. But what I'm going to encourage you to do, what I'm hoping to do, is encourage you to practice this, because this is such a wonderful thing to do. Such a wonderful thing to do. It's so good for the body. So good for the body. So I'm just hopefully inspiring you to sort of have a go. Just have a go.
Fingertips kiss up overhead. Exhale, diving forward. Follow your breath. Inhale, lift to flat back. Inflate with air. And exhale.
Breathe in.
Slowly
Breathe out.
Sweet. Bend the knees.
Get those
bring the
lungs
palms
working.
to the mat. Fingertips in line with the toes.
She's incredible. She's doing so much better than I am. So watch her out. It's yoga with Adrienne. Yoga with Adrienne.
To your plank. Great. Nice long sit-bone to heel connection again here as we press away from the earth. Take a deep breath in.
Deep breath in.
Long exhale out. Next breath in. Chin forward, look forward. Hug the elbows to the side body. Come onto your two big toes and slowly we'll lower down halfway. Try to rock that. Inhale in. And slowly sliding through to upward facing dog. Or cobra. Take a second here. Turn the neck. Take a deep breath in.
Beautiful stretch, guys. Beautiful stretch.
Exhale, send it back.
Have a go.
Downward
So
facing
good
dog.
for all your internal organs as well. Have a go, guys.
Stay energetic. Shed anything that is no longer serving you. Shed a little weight here. Great. We'll walk the
here on the right leg up.
Take that ankle one way, then the other. And then turn your right toes towards the left side of your mat. So we're leveling the hips here. So I'm not here, but I'm leveling the hips. One more deep breath here.
So leveling the
I'm going
hips.
to bend my right knee and hover it in, nose to knee here for one breath. Really spiking that left heel towards the back of the mat. And then I'll step my right foot up into my lunge. Awesome. Go ahead and lower that left knee down here if you need to double up on the arms. There's an option, or you can use a blanket or a
So
towel.
we're just doing this, okay, so hopefully you're following this along.
I'm going to inhale.
Okay, as I said, I'm not perfect at this, guys,
all the way up.
but the videos are there, but I'm doing it. And hopefully I'm inspiring you to do it as well.
Right hand is parallel to the mat. Great. Make sure you're not on a tightrope, but rather two planes. We're going to hug the inner thighs together, find that.
I'm trying to encourage sort of Philip to do it, and there's a wonderful, wonderful yogina who's from that place called Lenka, and Lenka's doing some videos out there as well, so search her out. Search her out, it's Lenka. I really encourage you to have a look at that as well.
Stay here for a little check in with the hips. I'm going to inch my toes forward just a hair. Inhale in and exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Now I'm not just dumping all of my weight into the front here. It really is, it's not really very beneficial. Kind of straining actually. So find that opposition that we
Yeah, so as she's rightly said, I'm not just letting my hips drop forward. Okay, I'm holding this position here. I'm holding that position there.
Opening up through the chest.
And again, I'm opening my heart out. I'm sending those incredible, strong, powerful, magnetic vibrations out there to my family, to my friends, sending them love, sending them sort of health.
Forward back to our plank. So take your time here, and if you're new to the practice, you can come to that half plank. In fact, we'll practice that here. This is what this
So we're
looks
just
like.
going to put our leg back now, and we're going to go back to the plank.
Down towards the back of the knees. If you want
Now, obviously if you can't, what she's encouraging, because if you can't do that, you can do this as well. Alright, so if you can't sort of come up here, then you can do this as well. Alright, so, you know, have a go, either, but just have a go. Have a go. I'm here to inspire you, okay, because I'm not as well. Oh, here we go, we're back. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Okay, so Adrienne has frozen on me, so she's basically stuck in this position on YouTube. I can't be stuck in this position for that much longer, so I'm going to move.
And slowly lower onto the right.
Okay, and we're just going to bring that foot back. So again, we're in this position here, guys. This is again a really good position again for the psoas muscle. But as Adrienne correctly says, I'm not just letting everything drop forward. I'm controlling it. I'm controlling it.
And take responsibility, right, for your
And as I was saying earlier, guys, I'm not a teacher. Okay, I'm here just to inspire, just to hopefully inspire you. Just have a go. Have a go.
Or we'll swing the fingertips around to interlace once again. Knuckles coming down as we open the chest, the heart.
Okay, I'm much more a kettlebell and dumbbell sort of a heavy workout guy, but I do yoga as well, because you need to incorporate both.
Especially if you're new to practice, all your
You need to sort of make sure that not only have you got flexibility, but you've got strength as well, and so important to do both.
Take it a step further, inch the toes out just a bit, take a deep breath in, and as you sink the hips forward, pull that left foot back, peel that left hip crease.
So you're opening up your chest again, you're sort of opening up your heart, right? Getting that energy out there to all your loved ones, guys, yeah? All your loved ones.
And while we are going to be doing more advanced postures in the show, I really have tried
Because,
to...
you know, we are all energetically linked, you know, as Bruce Lipton says, you know, there is this incredible electrovibrational magnetic field out there, and we're all linked. And there's always those instances where, you know, you are going to ring somebody and they ring you. And it's because we're intimately linked through this energetic field. And through this energetic field, we can send each other sort of messages of love, encouragement, and positive energy. And that's what we need now. That's what we need. All of us need that. All of us need that. So just send that positive vibration out there. Okay, so from here, I'm going to go back, and then we're just going to come forwards. And we're just going to take a deep breath in and breathe out.
When you're ready, soft knees as we inhale, lift a flat back, and exhale back. Once again, send the fingertips left to right to come up. We take a deep breath in, full breath. And this time, exhale, diving right back into the next vinyasa.
Breathe out. Yes.
Inhale, lift the flat back, long neck.
Breathe in, guys. Big deep breaths. Come on, big deep breaths.
Plant the palms, same thing as before. We step or hop the feet back to plank. You can do it. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Hop it back.
Hop it back. Whoosh.
Awesome. You did it.
That's it.
Your way forward, chaturanga or chaturanga practice. You can
Chaturanga practice is the name of it.
lift up, upward facing
Okay.
dog or
All
cobra.
the yoginis and yogis watching this are thinking, oh my God, what's he doing?
As you take a deep breath in and on an exhale.
I'm just trying to inspire.
Downward facing dog. Okay, 3.
Get some videos out there, guys. For all you yoginis, yogis at home, get some videos out there.
Then we slide the right leg up. This time, bend your right knee, sending it all the way forward. Right knee kisses right elbow. Hold here
Okay,
for
so
one breath. Keep the gaze
we
forward
go up,
this time. One
and
more
then-
breath, one more breath. And then we step it on through into our left high lunge. We hug the inner thighs together. Send the fingertips back to come up as you inhale.
Right,
Keep that
so-
left heel spiking towards the back of the mat. We reach it up. Right fingertips are going to grab the left wrist here. Think up and over as we slowly stretch the left side body. Open heart, strong legs.
Open heart.
We have a
Open our heart again.
10% full body experience going on here as we extend through the crown. One more breath. Then exhale, we release. Belly comes
So
to
we're
the top
gonna,
of the
holding
thigh.
our arm, we're
Send
just
the
stretching out to
fingertips
left. Do
back.
that.
One breath here. Press away, or imagine your palms pressing away from the earth. And then exhale, we release and vinyasa. You can skip this vinyasa, come to child's pose if you want, take a rest. Otherwise, we do a little
Okay,
bit
she
of
says that you can
slide.
take a rest, but hey, I'm not going to. I'm just going to carry on. And so
Exhale
for
to
you
downward
are as
facing
well.
dog. 3 breaths here. And if you're in the extended child's pose, make your way to downward facing dog. Great, and this time
In
we'll
yoga,
anchor down
this
through
is
the
the rest
right heel,
pose.
Slide the sole of the left foot up. Bend that left knee, think up and over, almost like a puppy dog at a fire hydrant here. You know what I'm talking about? So we're opening up through that hip here as we transition. Sliding it all the way forward. This time left knee kissing left elbow. Send the gaze forward. Right up the whole body. Spike the right
So
heel.
we're just
to the
supporting
back.
our body here.
And then
Okay.
step it up.
Just do what you can. Do what you can.
Same thing as before. We hug
Do what
the
you can,
inner
guys,
thighs
yeah?
We send the
Just the
fingertips
most important
back
thing
to
is you're
come
giving
up.
it a go. You're having a go.
Press the heart.
Yeah, you're having a go.
We find our
That's the
strong
important
legs.
thing.
Breathing.
And I know so many of you will be doing this much, much better than me.
Left
And
hand
that's
grabs
great.
the right wrist. We think up and over as we find that side stretch. Really seeing a bright, beautiful line from your right wrist all the way through to your right ankle.
Keeping that chest open, keeping that heart energy going out.
Open it up.
Sending it out to sort of our friends, our family members, our community. Sending that powerful energy out there.
And then we inhale in and exhale back to high lunge. Take a deep breath in as you transition here. Belly comes to the top of the thigh. Careful not to dump all your weight here. You can do this. Strong, energizing practice as we send the fingertips behind. Light up through that back heel. Inhale in
Inhale.
and exhale. Release. Awesome. Last vinyasa. Otherwise, straight to extended child's pose you go. So this is an optional thing. You can do one more vinyasa here. Sending
Okay, so vinyasa here.
forward, practicing chaturanga here as we slowly hover and scoop up to up dog or cobra. And slowly we'll meet together in extended child's pose. So maybe you're already there, breathing, melting the heart down. Maybe you're making your way there now. Forehead comes to the mat. Take a deep breath in and a long release out. Great, bring the palms together here. Bring them up and overhead, so you might have to peek at me for a second here in the video. Kind of like a shark fin as we come up and over. Then I'm going to walk my elbows a little bit further towards the front edge, continuing that stretch in the side body and the shoulders, opening the heart. And then we relax here.
And we relax here. This is meant to be relaxing, guys.
Find your
She's
breath
still relaxing.
and return back to a more natural rhythm. Cooling it down and take taking this moment to remember your intention that you set. Perhaps taking it with you.
That's a wonderful thing. Just remember the intention that we set before we started exercising. My intention was to sort of inspire you and to have a wonderful, wonderful day. That was my intention. I don't know what your intention was, but I hope that you know, you empowered it with that routine. So listen, guys. I mean, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me just quieten Adrienne down for a second. But yeah, so that was yoga with Adrienne, not yoga with Srinda, because as you can tell, I'm not a yoga teacher, okay? But I'm having a go, all right? And have been having a go for quite a while. And it's important to have a go, all right, guys? Because by having a go, you know, what you're going to do is you're going to... Hi Nello, good to see you. Thank you for the hi, I really appreciate that. As I said, I'm just here to inspire you and just have a go. I notice I've been having sort of some kind of special effect on here with my eyebrows linking together. Hey. Okay, so have a great day. Okay, I wish you peace, I wish you love, and just have a look at these things that I mentioned. Check out the reflexology charts, you know, print them out on Google Images. Give each other some love, massage each other's feet, you know, use a foot roller if you have them, massage your feet. It's a lovely, lovely thing to do, and just be inspired, you know, have a go, you know. Hopefully that, you know, for all you yogas and yoginas out there, hope that wasn't too cringeworthy. Alright, I did my best, but I'm going to continue to do so. And as soon as I can, I will be going back to that place, a wonderful yoga place, which is in Broadway House, owned by two wonderful, beautiful women, Arlene and Nikki, and some incredible sort of yoga teachers in there. One of my best friends, Phil, the hot yoga teacher, is there, and yeah, I just can't wait for when things go back to normal and we're able to sort of socialize again and be with our friends and loved ones again. But in the meantime, love and peace and blessings, and have a great day. Follow me at 2 o'clock, between 2 and 3. I'm going to be going through 6 drinks that are really good, just to sort of help empower your lung tissue. And then in the evening, we're going to be talking a little bit more about sort of mindset and how, you know, we can sort of help to just empower ourselves and our family members. God bless, lots of love, bye for now. Remember, message me through either our website or through the Facebook Messenger if there's anything I can do to help. If you want to sort of want any advice, if you're hurting, if you've got any kind of issues, then I'm here to sort of help you. And what I can do, oh, I've just noticed, yeah, I've got a moustache and eyebrows here, I don't know. So I've been talking all this way with all that stuff on. Hey, fantastic. Hope that brought a smile to your face. Okay, lots of love. Take care. God bless. Bye for now.